Hope you're doing well and having a good lunch. Enjoy. Okay, so yeah, let's talk about virtual production. Let's give an overview of virtual production. So many of you, I'm sure that you already worked with virtual production tools in general and the different kind of virtual production. Okay, but uh, every day we see that there are new needs and new technologies also, and that even the worlds between broadcast, film, and advertisements, they are coming all together, sometimes in different kind of scenarios or projects. Okay, so. That's why we have different technologies that can be applied in different scenarios. So, and we will be showing the different kind of applications and use some use cases. Okay, you can see what's new in the market. Some of them there are like old applications, but there are some other new things that are coming into their way. Okay, so what we are doing, what we are seeing here, it's. It's our stYpe XR plugin that it works within Unreal Engine, and it get movement because we have a tracking on that camera, which is on the crane. Okay, so if you can help us to move a bit the camera, so we can see that we have the parallax on the screens. Okay, and this is thanks to the tracking that we have here on the top of the camera. Okay, so yes, you can see we see this frustum. Okay, so frustum is the view of the lens. Okay, so this is what the camera is seeing. Okay, and here in the lateral, you can see that we are doing a set extension. Okay, so actually we are extending what we have here. So if you see, we don't have this stair. The stair that it's looking in the middle is not real. It's not really here. Okay, so we're doing that set extension. Okay, so that helps a lot. So in the case that you have a real scenario and you want to give your talent um, and your talent to a very good experience and something that helps to the storytelling and also to your talent to react better to the scenarios where they are interacting. Mostly, if you have like people that you will be interviewing, it's not the same as doing it in a green screen if they can see what is really happening. Okay, but even if you have a smaller space, you can do this set extension and make it look bigger. Okay. So now, Franny, can we switch to the presentation, please? Okay. So now, going directly to the use cases. So first, in virtual production, what we already everyone knows is the augmented reality, which is that we add real graphics over real scenarios. So similar as we're doing here, actually, this what we are doing on the screen. It's actually a mix of XR with virtual with augmented reality. So this example that we're seeing here is Alter Ego that was broadcast almost 2 years ago at Fox LA. Also, WWE uses our tracking and rendering solutions to do their augmented reality graphics within their shows, okay, and the live venues. Okay, there are also examples of the usage of augmented reality elements on venues like this. This is for fan engagement. So there are games that are happening in the real time. Okay, and we have seen this kind of AR graphics, okay, or AR application. Now, the other is Virtual Studio. So Virtual Studio, we use the tracking and rendering solution. This is called stYpe. So stYpe is our rendering solution for and Green Killer for the Virtual Studio. Okay, so what we're doing here is that we are replacing all the green color, as you know. Okay, but our keyer, we can also key the real fire and the real water to get real reflections, refractions. So the fire that you see in this fire goblet, it was real. Okay, so this is another application when we want to expand um, a set, and it's not that costly to apply, right? Okay, so another case is moving to XR, to extended reality. So what we were doing here at the very beginning. So that means that we are adding the tracking to the screens, to the LED walls, but in this case, this is applied for doing real commercials. So in the case of film, series, commercial, we are really looking for a photorealistic look, right? So that's why we're using also Unreal Engine for this, and we're using our tracking systems. In this case, it's Red Spy, the same tracking system that we have here. Okay, this is another example when we are doing driving plates. It helps a lot to get real reflections and refractions on the car, so the talent can get really the yeah, the light affects the really in a good way and a real way to the talent and to the objects that we have on the stage. Okay, so this is that's why it's very good to do this kind of shootings for commercials, or also for music clips. Okay, so in that way, the talent can also get a better um, experience, so they can help them to have a better performance on this kind of situations. Okay, so this is the application for yeah, for films, advertisements, video clips. So when we want to something that to look more realistic, okay, sometimes more fantasy or not. In this case, for this advertisement for Ford, they wanted to also to make it look very real. So in this case, they are using really some real props with graphics that are more high end. So at the final screen, you can see you cannot really tell which is a render on the screen. No? Something that we saw also in the movies. Another application that we are seeing over the market is the hybrid events. In this case, is a case of Fox Sports LA. So they started to use this studio, which is an hybrid. Part of the studio probably is like 60% of the studio is real, and the other 40% it's like a fishbowl of LED walls. Okay, so the floor and the walls and the lateral walls and the background wall, they are all LEDs. Okay, so with our technology, we can make all the edges to make it invisible, so they can extend the size of their studio, so they can get a lot of more opportunities to have different storytelling, and their content will be improved. So what we're seeing here is the actual studio. So you can see what is the size of the LED wall, and also the frustum. Okay, but in this case, what it's interesting is that they wanted to shoot with more than one camera. So shooting against an LED wall with one camera uh, is not that new. I mean, it has been done since probably like 10 years ago with tracking, but probably we don't have 2 minutes. Okay, good. So yeah, in this case, this technology was very good. This is thanks to a technology called multi-source technology, or like frame remapping. So the manufacturer of the video processor, it's called Megapixel, and the software it's called Ghost Frame. So together with us, we worked on this setup, so they can film or they can shoot live with 7 cameras at the same time, looking to the same LED wall. Okay, so each camera can get their own perspective without affecting the real look on the screen. Okay, so sorry we get short of time. But thank you for your attention. Okay, okay, bye.